Then we have this one with the daddy long neck part 2. I don't know why I felt like I had to make the neck 3 stories tall, but that is not how neck looks. Alright, welcome back folks. This is the Bones of Barry YouTube, back at it again with the tips to help you win. I got an interesting one for you folks. I actually dug up my old website from 2016 and I had a good laugh. And I just figured, I'm going to show the audience this. This is some cringy stuff, but it also shows some growth here. But also you might be able to laugh and, it's some hideous stuff here. I'm going to keep it real. But let's get to it. So first we have here character design. This was on my Instagram. It's not bad. It's some dull stuff going. There's some stuff I didn't understand. I didn't understand how to make a glow here, but a little bit of fuzziness. Not terrible designs, but they could definitely be improved on, especially the colors. Again, not bad. The background could have used work. I could have definitely made that sky more saturated, but I was just like, I didn't really understand how colors work, to be honest. Then we have this one. I don't know what was going on there. I had so many ideas here. There's a dinosaur fetus. For some reason, the fetus is getting zapped. I didn't know how to do reflective surfaces, so I gave her these elephant legs, and that just, added to the weirdness going on here. The background is gray. There's trees in the back. I don't understand any of this. At the time, I thought this was fire. I showed my brother. He was like, that ain't it. And I was like, that's it, bro. You must need to get your eyes fixed because this is fire. He was like, that ain't it. And I didn't believe it. But now I do. So let's keep scrolling. Again, we have this character right here with a skinny neck. Her pose is weird. Her neck is to the side. Probably the reason why the pose is weird, her neck is probably broken because it just has
broke my back.
No type of muscle to hold up that neck. It's just like twisted. Then we have this one with the daddy long neck part 2. I don't know why I felt like I had to make the neck 3 stories tall, but that is not how a neck looks. The skull is a little bit flat here, but it's not terrible. But again, the neck just kills it. Then we have this one. I did it for a visual development class. I was really proud of this one actually. It kind of still holds up, to be honest. The design is probably a little bit flat, but it's not terrible. I poured hours and hours into this because this was the first time I discovered it's actually fun painting digitally, because before that I hated Photoshop. Here's a creature design I did, and I did it for a class, but then I just did this whole background project on my own to give my portfolio some more meat. And it's not terrible. I didn't spend that much time on it, or I didn't spend nearly as much time as I did on the previous ones, but I was starting to learn some things. Here is just a mess. I'm just the wrist, the line artistic, the face. Let's get off of that one. We're not even gonna go into that. Here's a character design, not terrible. For whatever reason, he's standing on his tippy toes, but not terrible. Stepping out of my comfort zone. I did this for the visual development class as well. Another one of those things where I just poured hours and hours of time into it because I was just having a blast. I didn't know Photoshop and painting was that fun. This was for a character design class. It was you had to design a character that could fit in a TV show or a video game or something like that. And I chose Medabots, a show from my childhood. I hadn't seen it in years, and it was a lot of fun. It's not terrible. Then this, I actually modeled this in 3D. I thought I wanted to be a 3D character modeler at the time, so I ended up using that for something called Dream Crit at CSUN. It was like a program where you can get your work viewed by people from DreamWorks and get critiques and stuff. And then this one, I just did it on my own. There's like a lot of issues with the foreground. There's like a weird tangent issue going on there. I don't know why I didn't distinguish like what's in the foreground, whatever. I tried to make it, but I just didn't have the skills at the time. The mask is still cool though. I think the mask could be redesigned, and that could be pretty hard. I might do that. Yeah, that's not bad. This is one I did on my own. I just always been obsessed with that that mixture of just technology with organic, like, you know, humans and stuff like that. And I just spent hours and hours and hours, and I was trying to create this one, but there was some stuff I just didn't finish, like he has no fingernails, whatever, but that's not terrible. The expression is dope, but a lot of wrinkles. This is one, you know, again, I didn't have the technical know-how to finish these, so I would get so far on these projects, and I would spend hours and hours on the character, and then I'm like, oh, well, I just forgot, I don't know how to do the background, so we're just gonna leave that one alone, pretend like it never happened. And this was for that visual development class as well. You know, it's a little bit dull. I don't know why the foreground is, you know, midnight, and then the background is like midday, but whatever, things you don't understand. And that was all. We're gonna actually go back and edit one of these drawings. We're gonna just edit this one, the daddy long neck one. And you know, we're gonna just go ahead and try to see if I can fix it up a little bit using some of the skills that I know now. Alright folks, we're back with the saved image. I tried to save the one off the website, but the resolution was so low. I just had to search through the old documents, pull out the dusty books, and then, you know, whatever files, and then came up with the full resolution one. So we're just gonna do some quick edits, see if we can make it look better. She needs surgery ASAP, so you know, join me in the operating theater. As you can see, I made some improvements over the time. You know, it's a night and day. If you see, yeah, just stay at it, keep working at it, and you know, get some tutorials in and keep practicing. And next thing you know, you'll be leaps and bounds away from where you started. Like, comment, subscribe, come back for the next one. Thanks for watching.